Welcome back guys, myself Piyush Goyal, Company Secretary from Jaipur and Delhi. In this video, we are going to discuss if you are importing any drugs or investigational new drugs for clinical trial and biodiversity and bio blue equivalence, right, or examination purpose, test and analysis purpose, right. So, what license is required for clearances from the custom authority, and how much time the license will take, time for clearances, right? And in this video, we will discuss about complete process for obtaining the C17 license for import of new drugs for the clinical trials and test analysis, right? And we will also discuss the complete practical process for obtaining the registration, right? First of all, if you want to imported drugs for these purposes, the importer is required to obtain a C17 license for importing the drugs, right, for a clinical purpose and biodiversity purpose and test and analysis purpose. Where any person want to import any new drugs or any investigational new drugs, right, for the purpose of clinical trials or for the purpose which is mentioned here under, he may import subject to the condition mentioned under the CDSCO guidelines. Right, the person intending to import any such drug is required it electronically or offline prescribe the C16 license for the central licensing authority. At present, the government fees for the application fee is the 5,000 for per product. Right. Thereafter, the central licensing authority will verify all the documentation and information submit along with the application and and make the further inquiry. If satisfied all the requirements relating to the new drugs and clinical trials rules 2000 has been complied, the Central Drugs Regulatory Authority will issue the license in the prescribed format C17 to the import of new drugs or investigational new drugs, right. The Central Licensing Authority, if not satisfied with the clinical trials rule 2017, right, and if the rules has been not complied, right, with the CDSCO, the application will be rejected by giving the reason for the rejection within 90 days from the date of the application made. The Central Licensing Authority will again verify the information and documents as may be required. If satisfied that the license, else we reject the application within 90 working days from the date on which further information or documentation are provided. Thereafter, what is the validity period of license? The license which is issued in Form C17 remains valid for a period of 3 years from the date of the issue, unless otherwise the license is cancelled earlier by the CDSCO. What are the conditions is required to be fulfilled before applying the license with the CDSCO? The licensee responsibility that new drugs has been manufactured in accordance with the provisions of the Drugs and Cosmetic Act 1940. And another requirement is the licensee shall make use of new drugs or substance relating to the imported on the basis of license issued. Right. The next requirement is the licensee shall maintain the imported new drug or substance relating to indicate the quantity of drug imported. Right. Thereafter, inspection of imported new drugs for clinical trial or biodiversity. The person who import a new drugs for clinical trial or test or analysis purpose, right? It will allow the any officer to inspect the goods by the CDSCO authority, right? Thereafter, there are certain regions in which the CDSCO will cancel your C17 license if you have violated the provisions of the CDSCO, right? And after that, you can also apply to the appeal to the central government if you are not satisfied with the decision of the CDSCO regarding the cancellation of the license, right? The when you import a new drug or substance, right, for the clinical and trial purpose, right, the level of the drug will show the following information on the drug, right. The first is the name of drug and code number of drug name and address, name and batch number, date of manufacturing of the drug, use before date, and storage condition of the drug, and name of institution of organization or center where the trial or biodiversity is tested, right? Thereafter, the licensee, where when apply the licenses for this purpose, the applicant will provide the name and address of the importer, the person to whom it be supplied, along with the scientific name of the such drug, and right, if known. So this is the complete requirement for when you applying the licenses for the any drug which are imported for the purpose of clinical trial and test requirement. Now we will discuss the some of the practical problems which we have faced while applying the licenses, right? Thereafter, first FAQ is the shelf life of my import license is different from the certificate of analysis, right? Will custom it clear? The cause custom holds. What is the reason because the custom the holds? First is the residual life shelf life declared in the application match what overseas manufacturer will actually ship, right? The next FAQ is the my overseas supplier has a head office in the US, but the factory is in Germany, right? So which address goes in C17 license? So you must file, you must list the actual manufacturing site address, right? आपको जो है actual manufacturing address डालना है. Listing the corporate head office will lead to rejection the application. The next requirement is the ethics committee registration expiry. Can I apply CT17? CT17 if ethics committee registration with DHR is pending renewal? No, portal may block the application or officer will reject it, right? And ethics committee have a valid active registration at the time of application. The next requirement is can I get the import license before getting the trial permission? Yes, you can apply simultaneously, right, while importing the drugs for the aforementioned purpose, right? Do I need a separate C17 for place or comparator drug? Yes, every distinct item must be listed, and if comparator is a registered drug in India, rules differ, but for the unregistered comparator, right? Problem testing. The next FAQ is I clicked the test analysis and instead of clinical trial on the portal. Can I use the drug for patients, right? Form C17 is test and analysis form, right? Provides use for humans. You must reapply for correct category. The next FAQ is the C17. It's for list Delhi airport, but flight is arriving in Mumbai. What do I do? Right? You cannot clear the goods, right? You must apply for amendment in C17 to add Mumbai as a port of entry before goods arrive, right? Thereafter, next query is the drug arrived, but if temperature logger shows a deviation, can I still clear it? Custom will clear it based on the documentation, but as a sponsor, you must raise a deviation report and get a fit for use certificate from the QA department. The next query is my C70 is valid for 3 years, right? But a trial delayed. Can I extend it? Right? Generally, you cannot extend the expired license, right? But you apply for a fresh CD17, right? This is the requirement for the importing of the drugs for clinical trial and test purpose. The trial is over and I have 500 units left. Can I throw them away? No. You must destroy is an approved waste disposal facility, maintain a certificate of destruction, right? You cannot outrightly throw the units which are left after completion your research. Thereafter, the another query is I have another trial with same drug, and can I move the stock from trial A to trial B? No. CT17 is a trial specific, right? And transferring stock constitutes a violation unless it's explicitly approved by the DGCI. So I hope, friends, you are get the all of the information regarding the how to apply the CDSCO C17 license for the purpose of importing of drugs for the purpose of clinical trials and test purpose. I have tried to brief the all of the information regarding the CT17 license, and thank you guys for watching this video. Still, if you have any query related to this, you can also connect on the number given on the screen. Thank you.